a new week. It's time for an ice bath to start the Monday off. It is 5:30 a.m. What a day to be alive. I'm getting cracked out. We've just had a coffee. We've absolutely just devoured a coffee from Switch. We were about to go down to the gym and we're like, fuck it. Well, we weren't like, I was like, fuck it. Let's go again. We got some thermal, which is one of the caffeine products. Well, not one of the caffeine, it's like the fat burner product. I don't really believe in fat burners per se. And then we're gonna do an insanely delicious pool day. And yeah, just rip out the fucking backs off the bone. I used to work at Hungry Jack's. Fun fact, I did it for it was my first job and I did it for 3 years and I got fired from a Hungry Jack's. So the manager was a bully and quite literally, and he'd pick on all of the people and I was not having it. And so I'd support and back up all the other people. He had this mad authority problem. He went through this really formal process of firing me and he was saying all these words that were way outside my pay grade. And I remember I was sitting in the Hungry Jack's booth while he was doing this and I just started laughing. I literally just broke out in laughter because I was like, he is literally getting a kick out of this. And it was the funniest thing because I looked at it, I was like, fuck, poor bloke. The one takeaway from Hungry Jack's, which I'm so grateful I did, was it taught me what I didn't want. I looked at that manager and I was like, fuck, if I don't pick up my game, that's all that I could really do, because I wasn't very smart at school. And so I was like, I need to use that as fuel and go, that's what I don't want. Hungry Jack's taught me what I don't want in my life. And that's a really powerful thing, because a lot of people don't know what they don't want, and by doing so, they do shit that they don't want to do. So that was a good lesson. There's a lot of really cool stuff we're working on. The run club gets me pretty G'd up. Documenting all the cool parts. Bit of a vibe, we're going to Baker Blue. So we're at the HQ, we're going to pick up some packages that have been delivered here. And then we're going to go to Baker Blue, get a little coffee, and then we'll go home. Oh, this is the awesomest thing ever. This is so fucking cool. I just wanted to send you a message to say thank you. I don't say this lightly, but I genuinely believe you have something so powerful in the making. Your podcast and brand is literally changing lives. The way you conduct your podcast interviews and the environment you have cultivated here is beyond powerful. Just a small message to say thank you. Love what you're doing and keen to see what you create next. That's why we do it. Every one of you that think about sending this, but you're always too scared. This impacts me more than you know. This is the fuel to the fire. This is what keeps it going. So if you feel hesitant, you're scared of me reading something, you're being vulnerable, open, this is why I do it. Changing lives, one life at a time.
Business in some regards is kind of the same. The only difference is that you can't see their strokes, you can't see their scoreboard, you can't kind of see any of that. But the reality is you don't need to be smarter, you're just going to make less mistakes. And so we're focused on doing things that are not smart, but instead doing things that are not silly.
It's so crazy. Toby is literally one of the guys that I've looked up to in the business arena in Australia since I was 16 years old. He literally in that caption just said, an interview I did with probably one of the greatest hosts, Griffin, on his podcast, The Pocket. And I was like, what the fuck is life? But it comes down to all the shit that no one sees and what you're doing when no one's watching to improve, so that then when people are watching, they go, wow. It's not just one little podcast and you, boof, you're like this. It's there's a lot of shit to it. It's not the answer people want to hear, but it's the reality. So it's pretty cool to hear. So we're going to check out this store, Otway, and they've reached out. They want to look after me with some of their kit, so I don't know what to expect. We'll go and check out some of their stuff. We're not going to pander my shoes at all the whole time. I did a silly one, and I forgot to bring dress shoes, so I've got these bright Reebok shoes that we just did the brand deal with. I'm wearing them with my fit, so let's just pretend that they're not there. You must be getting me. Lovely to meet you.
so funny. So there's like 3 of us girls that work here, and the girl that spotted you were walking to Metro, the police.
Okay.
And she's like, oh my god, guys, it's him. And I was like, you go up. I was like, no, you go up. I was like, no, you go up. I argued. She's like, I'm gonna message you.
Wave as it crashes over you, and keep the fire alive. In the dark, when the summer sun has set down on.
We just walked in the door. Dude, they're onto it. Koala. Okay, so what's on the cards for today is we are building the podcast set, baby. It's probably the most exciting thing for me, building this set. With all the growth of the show and how much of a focus it's been for me ever since I started, it's been like the thing that I've been focusing on. I've dropped everything else to really hone in on the podcast. And I see all the growth happening. I'm not surprised in a sense, because like this was the plan. It's just awesome that everyone's bought into it, the vision, and they're enjoying the show and getting value from it the way that I dreamed of it to be. You guys are in. We got the whole team coming to help us move this furniture. Apparently we need 8 people just to move the coffee table.
Yeah.
So Operation Big Guns. Let's go! Are you gonna help me out with this furniture or no?
No.
Okay, all good. Could use this for something.
Probably not.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm coming to borrow your vacuum.
Oh.
We're only vacuuming that little room, so.
Okay.
Gotta be useful somehow.
Someone's gonna do it.
Someone's gonna do it. Pretty clean. So the room's quite small, so we got to work with it.
How you feel?
Let's keep setting it up. I'm going to Bunnings. Ground floor. Can't show you the grand reveal of the podcast set yet. That guy was so good. I was like, mate, I need this. He's like, 23. I was like, you need this. He's like, 23. He's like, electrical. And he's like, oh, I need this, 5. We got light strip. We have one of these light bars, which I think would be cool to put in the corner. Extension lead, and then we have 2 extension boards and a tidy cable management thing. Oh, we got a temporary fix. We got some black pebbles as the weights because they had no weight bags. So let's get this. Check out. I am hungry. You hungry?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
We're surprising Mitch with a steakhouse for dinner tonight. We just launched last week's vlog. It's the first of many, and we're going to this renowned steakhouse, which is apparently really good steak. So I'm going to take Mitch there to show my appreciation for him for hustling out this vlog. 2 Scotch fillets, and then can we get the pork ribs?
Medium rare and pork ribs.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We've got a rack of pork ribs. We have a Scotch fillet each. I got mash, you got chips. There's 3 different salts here. There's a pink Himalayan, a normal sea salt, and then a charcoal salt. I'm kind of going to try this one.
Let's tuck in.
Let's tuck in. Let's go. Just finished up a session at St. Haven. I've got to rush back home because we have the Herald Sun coming to take a photo of me in my podcast studio for a magazine. Which, can't believe those words just left my mouth. The thing that's got me so far, in my opinion, is me being true to myself and staying authentic. And what I can find with traditional media sometimes is they're painting a narrative. Now, believe what you want, conspiracy, whatnot. I think they're painting a certain thing for a certain reason, and you've got to be really careful with that because they can paint you in any way, shape or form. And I just want to make sure that I'm always staying true to myself and my beliefs, and when something doesn't feel right, or I don't agree with something, I say it and I don't allow it. I'm also just trying to speak with them, and just try and deep dive into different parts that they haven't spoken about before. Yeah, so it's cool. It's really
price you pay. Tell me about the life you made. Tell me I can do it too. Say you from where I'm from, and everything will work out in the end. I'll see the outcome. Income accolades. Tell me that I'm strong enough. Cause every time I get flowers, I'm like, it took you long enough. I've been the greatest. Real manhood on top of what I innovated. Whole fam good. Don't try me cause I'm irritated.
Pretty cool.
I'm just ringing you to let you know I haven't forgotten about it, and I'm actually keen.
I'm keen too, brother.
It could be fun as. It's only the start of Chris Griffin.
That's as my mum said. Let's go. Let's go. Front runner ex Chris Griffin. Boom. In a couple of weeks, I'm gonna go back up to the Goldie, get my car. I'm gonna drive it down. I want to have my car down here, and then bring any other stuff that we need. But we're gonna stop in at Sydney, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to do a little podcast tour there, have a few guests on. But we're also going to stay in the Central Coast one night with the front runner crew with Tim and make sure that we can make some magic happen together. Let's go! Trips. Find the... Oh, that's the wrong one. So we
How much cookie dough you got?
That was the vanilla one, hey?
Yeah.
Dude, Nutella? Just stuck down to...
Hey vlog. Hey vlog.
We're just stuck down to get some...
Wait till you jump from, it's really cool.
Front runner. Front runner. I love front runner. Pat. What do we reckon? Dude, horrible experience. It jolts, like, it's alright. It was funny that there was this, we were standing there and all of a sudden he was like, nack, nack. And I was like cracky that walked past. And he was like, just butting shoulders with everyone. That's the noise he was making, hey? It was just like, nack, nack. That way or that way? We're in the city. We got the tram into the city just to go and explore today. We're on the hunt for some coffee. The agenda for this morning is just to go and explore. Should we get 2 strong fatties? We're gonna need to pace ourselves with the shots though. Maybe we'll get piccolos in all the places. It's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I reckon you're probably the biggest snob. God. You're gonna get slaughtered in it. The comment section's just gonna be, Mitch is the biggest coffee snob. I don't actually know what a good coffee tastes like anymore. I honestly don't think I do. Am I speaking too loud? That's a wrap from the city. We're out of here. I'm gonna go home because and get in the car and go to St. Haven, do a workout, and then we've got some other cool stuff that we'll show you today. But I don't know, maybe we went to the wrong places in the city, but it's really not the vibe. It's not the vibe. We walk around like headless chooks in these random streets, but we're good, we move. We're going to pick up a friend from downstairs, Tori. She's just flown in from the Gold Coast. Her boyfriend is playing a footy game today and she is designated videographer. And Southport Sharks, my old footy team, is where he plays. So it's going to be cool to look back and see some familiar faces. So, you cold or what?
Oh my god. Like Lux.
Did you see the statue up there?
No. We're freezing and we're going to the footy.
We're going to the footy. Tori's boyfriend's playing. Southport Sharks, my old team.
It's like reminiscing.
Yeah, except it's fucking cold and winter and freezing here. We're on mission, get food, pantry, pantry. What do you got for me? Insides, I'm hoping. We've got a magic. We're trying again with the magic. So we've got a magic, and then we also got a crab scrambled egg, which just sounded so good. It's a magic. I'm hoping that we have good coffee here. Please. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. I'm good. How you doing, mate? Chris.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Chris.
to meet you,
Love
sir.
your stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastic. How
Thank
you liking
so
Melbourne?
much. Mate, it's cold, but it's awesome. That's crazy. Jesus. Crab scramble. I feel good. That was so yum. The schoolboys footy. Let's go. I'm feeling good. I needed that food. I needed that food into me. And it was delicious too. But now it's Operation Find a Park. It's chaos. So we shall see how we go. Hey? The morale's high in here, dude. Look at all the people. Hey, brother. Good to see you. Hey, Chris. Hey, man. Chris, nice to meet you, dude. Dude, the morale's high. Look at this. This is Tom.
Nice to meet you guys.
Don't go shy, mate. Ah, that shut him up. Fucking hell. It's getting serious. It's getting intense here. Oh, he's got it! Oh! Let's go! That was on the left, dude. How good is that? There's no way. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude. The footy was intense. They lost by 1 point. I got a parking ticket, which is not fun, but that's okay. I've got to meet Mum now for dinner. She's going to be at my house in approximately 6 minutes, and I am most certainly longer than 6 minutes away. But there's lessons in there with the footy. What I love to see, and what's so awesome about watching an intense footy game like that, is there's care in what they're doing. Like the guys actually care. I think too many people live their lives not caring enough about things. Like they don't have enough passion in things. Like when they lost there by 1 point, they were crying, they were upset, but then equally, when they won, the whole team, the whole school came running out to those guys. Like you see in that video there was so many people, and that shows that people care. If we don't know what that is in our life, we need to find it. That should be our priority, because when we look at that, I just get like, it excites me at how, just how much they care about the things and how much they're passionate about it, how much everyone gets around it. The footy camaraderie in Melbourne is next to none. Like you will never see people barrack for a sport the way that Melburnians do for AFL. Ah, Mum! Check out the podcast studio. Let's get your reaction.
Woohoo! Whoa, that's a bit fancy. Oh my goodness! Look at the lighting. Wow!
Have a seat, Mum. You can be a champion.
Oh,
there you go.
who is that? Your next guest.
When we got in this in here and I was showing Mum around, I thought, Mum, we got to film a little podcast. Add it to the vlog.
Add it to the vlog.
Yeah. How cute does she look, guys? Have a look at that.
Oh, shucks.
Ow. We're going to go for dinner tonight. I just wanted to put a little bit of this into the vlog because just to show off how cool my mum is. And everyone loved you from episode 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they thought you were the best. There's comments saying your mum's the cutest thing ever.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they're saying, okay, I thought you were my favourite, Chris. Now you're my second favourite.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, maybe not that far.
No. I wouldn't go that far. At all.
Let's go eat some dinner, hey?
Yeah, let's go have some dinner.
I thought I had to put the headphones on, Mum. When you take them off, you're going to feel like you're in a different world.
Okay.
Just take them off and you're going to go back into reality. How's that feel?
Oh, wow. That's so weird.
So weird.
Yeah.
Locked out.
Yeah.
Let's go get a feed.
Okay.
We went a bit over the top here. We've got a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff here.
The curry was awesome. I think the curry.
Curry. Yeah, curry. Hello guys. Happy Sunday. I hope we're going well. I'm going well. The sun came out for about an hour this morning, which was awesome. But what are we doing today, Mitch? I've done a 12-kilometer run, which I did not vlog. I did that this morning. And we tried making coffee at home. Not very good. We're getting there though. But what we are doing now is we are driving into the city and we're meeting up with Tom Noski, who was on the podcast, episode, don't quote me on it, I don't know, 15 or something? Absolute legend, really good guy, top bloke. And yeah, so we're going into the city, we're gonna go have lunch with him, take you guys along with us. So we're at Loon. We actually walked past this city on Friday and we didn't actually know what it was, but it was packed, massive line. And yeah, it's croissants. Who would have thought? Apparently a really interesting story. Might get them on the podcast because they have a really cool story where they started by only having 20 croissants that they made at their house, and then they would build this little store, and then when the line would come up before it even opened at 6 a.m, the lady, the owner, would walk out and just basically select the first 20 people in the line and say, "There are your croissants," and then close the doors. And now they're here today. Massive following, massive brand, and yeah, keen to try them, see what all the fuss is about. Probably got like the most basic looking one ever. We're going for it.
Oh no.
Yeah, show me. It is good. That's that one. Alright, it's Sunday evening. We have been doing the planning. That's ticked off, all done for the week. Mitch is going away on Thursday, so it's going to be me behind the camera for the back end of the week. But I've just been spending the last couple of hours editing the podcast that comes out tomorrow, which is going to be really good. So that's with Paddy Murtagh. He is in the NFL. Awesome story, and I love this guy. He opened up and it was great. So getting this done, but I'm switching off for this Sunday. It's 7 p.m. I'm about to go down to the sauna and wind down. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this vlog. I'm so pumped. This hasn't sunk in just yet, the fact that I have this podcast studio in my house. We are going to christen that this week with an awesome guest, film my first podcast in there. But I'm gonna head down to the sauna. I'm signing out for today. Thank you guys so much. If you have stuck around to the end of this video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can never miss another one of these, and you can stay up to date with all the podcasts that are coming out and all the amazing guests as the show continues to grow. But thank you so much. I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys next week.